So after I grab this coffee from Starbucks, what I'm gonna do is head to the neighborhood I'm talking about purchasing a home. It is actually in Warrendale. It's Detroit. It's considered Detroit. Um, it's still a safe neighborhood, but it's not in a sense. Uh, it's livable. I can make it work. You understand what I'm saying? And I can make it work affordably. And it's also a place where even once I fix it up, I can sell the home. Somebody will actually buy the home and pay a decent amount of money for it because it's still a decent neighborhood. And there's still a lot of nice homes there, brick homes and whatnot. And that's what I'm going to be looking for is a nice brick home. Something that needs a little bit of work, whether it's electrical or something along those lines. Maybe the floors need to be sanded down or, because they're warped, that type of thing. I can replace the flooring, that type of shit. Plumbing, something that I'm going to save, $40,000, $50,000 simply because of the work. And they're going to estimate that work, what it would cost for a company to come in. And it's not going to cost me that. It's going to cost me nowhere near that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drive through the neighborhood. I'm just gonna look around the houses. I'm gonna turn on the camera so you guys can kind of see the neighborhood that I'll be in. Um, it is a ghetto neighborhood. It's not a perfect neighborhood to live in by any means, but it's safe enough to where I can get on my feet, and it's cheap enough to where I can get into. Where also whether I fix and flip the home, whether I want to leave once I get everything situated and I want to just go, I can flip it, or I could simply rent it out, or I could simply keep it and use it as a base, for an office or whatnot. There's many things that it could be used for. Um, but the main purpose of it, right, is to use it for God, is to use it for a place of shelter for everyone. Um, it's a communion. It's a place of communion. People come there to have peace. People come there to have a bite to eat. No one is not welcome in that home until they ruin it. Until they do something for me to not allow them to come over anymore. But I'm going to be flooding the internet. I'm going to be looking for anything that may help me get into this home quicker, fast, um, and to be able to make money. Doing so, fixing these houses up, whether it's a program or not, or also, um, someone is supposed to be messaging me today or calling me today. I might be helping them or not, if they find a seat or not. But I told them, what it is I'm doing. And he travels a lot, which I mentioned. I know this man. I've mentioned him before. He's a good dude, and I like him. He mentioned an app called Variable. So I'm gonna download it. First, I'm gonna go on the laptop tonight, research it, and see what I find, and possibly download it. And he said that you can get jobs working at factories for like 1, 2, 3 days at a time, and then they pay you after the 3 days, like temp service type stuff. And he says it's a legit job, like it's legit, it's real work. So, and that's the type of stuff I'm looking for as I travel, when I'm on the boat and whatnot. So, I'm going to be making a compilation of all these resources eventually on my own website and my own application. And that's what's going to set my organization, my application, apart from everybody else's stuff. That's what it's also going to make me the coolest, richest person in the world. And that's facts.